What's up, everybody? It's Jaryn from Virtual Bike and More, and this is everything you need to know about Stage 17 of the 2023 Tour de France. Okay, French accent real quick. 165 kilometers today from Saint-Gervais, Mont Blanc to Courchevel. Not bad. Okay, so I hate scripts. It all happened today. The race. I want to talk a little bit about the stage or the route today before I get into the actual details of what happened. 165 kilometers with 15,500 feet, 5,500 meters of elevation climbed, which is insane. Around here, Berkshire's pretty hilly area. We like to think that a group ride with 1,000 feet of vertical for every 10 miles is pretty hilly. They did 1,500 feet of elevation for every 10 miles the whole time. So basically, if you were on a pitch that took you up 1,500 meters every 10 miles you went, and you rode uphill for 100 miles, that's what they did today. Except they went up and down and still covered the same amount of elevation because the roads they were going up were so steep. It was insane. I mean, that as a stage is like, it's so crazy. And I feel like, man, getting fired up just talking about it. I want to talk about professional bike riders' fitness a little bit. So like last night, it was Tuesday night, went on a hard group ride, and I can get to my limit, which isn't incredibly low. You know, I can put out a decent amount of power. The thing is when I'm in that point of no return, I have a diminishing amount of time. You know, my fuel tank is running out really quickly. When I'm trying to chase down, shout out to Mr. Thomas Spencer, any of the guys in the ride last night who went up the front, who were dragging me along, I'm running out of gas. Like, I'm burning through matches really quickly. The crazy thing about professionals is, like, these guys can get on the rivet and stay there for 5 hours. They were on the limit for 5 hours today. And that is the difference, I think, between a professional cyclist and your average Joe Schmo who can light up a group ride. And then they can go to bed, and then they can wake up, and they can do it again for 17 days now, basically. So it's incredible to see what these guys are putting out. And then the women in the women's stages as well, once that starts up. Just athletes in general, like, it's so impressive. Okay, here's what happened. The race absolutely, completely blew apart, which is fun, but sad, and my emotions are all over the map. I haven't listened to any other recaps yet, but I'm sure people are going to be talking about, did UAE do anything wrong? And the fact is, in my opinion, no, UAE didn't do anything wrong. These guys have 70 hours on their legs at this point, gazillion miles ridden, 1,000,000 times up Mount Everest. Tadej's cooked. He's tired. The real question is, was Jonas holding back for these first 3 weeks? You know, that's where my head is at, is like the last 2 days, he's shown such a level of, such a full deviation of strength better than Tadej the last 2 days back to back, where I have to ask myself, like, has he been holding back the last few weeks? It's so interesting because Tadej clearly, I love him, I wanted him to win, is absolutely devastated. He's got nothing left. I mean, I think he got 10th on the stage today, like 4 or 5 minutes back from Jonas, almost 10 minutes back from the leader. Granted, he was in the breakaway. Hashtag who the hell is Felix Gall? Shout out to the new young gun. He's going to be in the runnings for years to come. 25-year-old Swiss kid. He won today. But yeah, like Tadej is just a regular guy in the peloton today, you know, doing everything he can, even with the support of his teammates. I mean, you know, things are getting ugly when Adam Yates is up the road and they're not telling him to come back. They're telling Adam Yates, ride as hard as you can because we want to have somebody on the podium, because Tadej could have came off the podium today. It was pretty ugly. I guess my question is, after that long kind of rambling rant, is this year, Tadej's leading up to the tour and Jonas's leading up to the tour were completely different. Jonas took a super traditional route, you know, like the Lance Armstrong route. The only thing that matters is the Tour de France. Rest all winter, get base miles in late winter, early spring, tons of base miles, do a couple of practice races, but really just every single day, eat, sleep, breathe the tour. And it paid off. He's, you know, I'm not going to say that it's over yet, but he won basically. Whereas Tadej has been saying for months now, or this whole season, that his biggest goal this season was to win the Tour of Flanders. Everybody's laughing about that, but like, you know, you have your cherry race, you want to win it, good on him. He won it, you know, there is that. But he raced Roubaix, he raced all the classics. You know, it was quite the campaign. So I wonder if they're planning out their year next year thinking, okay, we got to pump the brakes a little bit. That being said, he's 24 years old. Like, kind of let the kid do what he wants a little bit. Tadej is like a racehorse, you know what I mean? All these guys are. It's like they're hard to control. You know, if he wants to win Roubaix next year and that's all he gives a shit about, let him win Roubaix. You know what I mean? Jason, bleep that out, please. So we got a few stages to go. Tomorrow's a sprint stage, 185K, not much climbing. I'll make a prediction and say that Jasper's going to win it, but it's no rocket science at this point. If somebody else wins, I'd be shocked. I'm sure Jakob Fuglsang got booted today. I'm not exactly sure, but there's no way he's winning the time cut. Yellow jersey. Jonas Vingegaard goes in front. He's 26. He's pretty young too. He's been riding his bike. His total overall time is like 69 hours and 38 minutes, I think, which just puts into perspective like how much these guys are riding their bike. 69 hours. Second place is Tadej. He's like 7 minutes back. So it's unless Jonas breaks his leg tomorrow, I don't even want to say that. That's not nice to say. Unless Jonas keels over and blows up beyond belief, the tour is over. That was a hard way to say that. White jersey. 26 years or younger is the white jersey. Tadej's in the white jersey right now. He's 24 years old. The question I ask myself is the white jersey going to go away? I mean, Jonas is 26, Tadej's 24, Felix Gall is 25. Like, all these guys are young now. Do we need the white jersey anymore? Or is it just the yellow jersey? You know, or maybe you got to move the white jersey down to like 20 years old. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see if they change anything there. Polka dot jersey. Ciccione's in the polka dot jersey. Good to see an Italian out there with a jersey on. I think it's cool for Italy. He's a savage. He's been attacking a lot in the mountains. Had a great day today. Oh my God, the lights just turned off. I gotta say, shout out to his kit yesterday. The full polka dot TT kit with the helmet. Trek, they went all out with everything. It was awesome to see him on his bike. Not to overshadow my complaints about what TT kits look like from yesterday, but he did look cool. And last but not least, green jersey, Jasper Philipsen. I don't think anybody's getting that thing from him. There's probably not enough points left up for grabs to get it anyways. He deserves it. He earned it. That's pretty much the tour, basically. I think we got one more big climbing day, and then Champs-Élysées will be interesting to watch. That's always fun. I'm going next year. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, round up for distance, round up for time. Thanks for watching.